Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash at the garage, where badge hype gets tossed in the glove box, spec sheet worship gets left at the dealership door, and what we're left with is pure, unfiltered, seat-of-the-pants driving truth. If you're new here, buckle up, because here, it's not about what the marketing says, it's about how it feels when rubber meets road. Today, we're taking a no-holds-barred look at one of the most hotly anticipated electric SUVs of the year, the 2026 Porsche Macan Turbo. Exterior. Now let's get one thing clear right off the line, this isn't a half-hearted EV conversion or some compliance mobile. The 2026 Macan Turbo is the real deal, built from the ground up on Porsche's new premium platform electric, PPE. It ditches the gas-guzzling past and charges headfirst into the electric future. But is it still a Porsche? Does it still make your hair stand on end when you push it through a corner? That's what we're about to find out. First impressions matter, and the Macan Turbo knows it. Up front, it's aggressive but not loud. The headlights are slimmer now, almost like they're squinting at you, daring you to floor it. The signature 4-point LED setup is still here, sharp as ever. And the new aerodynamic bumper channels look like they belong on a Le Mans prototype. The grille, or what's left of it, is more about airflow efficiency than engine cooling now, but Porsche kept enough detailing to make it unmistakably Macan. No weird face here. Swing around to the side, and the Macan Turbo's proportions are athletic. The roofline is sleeker than the outgoing model. The beltline sits just right, and the fenders still have that subtle muscularity Porsche fans love. Those turbo-installed 21-inch alloys don't just look fast standing still, they help slice through air while managing brake cooling. Because yes, Porsche still cares about brake feel in an EV. And then there's the shoulder line, clean, tight, and pull taut like a bowstring. This thing doesn't whisper sportiness, it broadcasts it in full HD. Now let's talk rear. The light bar remains a Porsche staple, but it's thinner, more elegant now, giving the Macan a leaner, meaner vibe from the back. That integrated spoiler actually adapts at speed, because of course it does, and the diffuser is more than just design fluff. It works in concert with the flat underbody to keep this EV stable when you're pushing triple digits. And yeah, no exhaust tips here, Porsche doesn't fake it with plastic chrome pipes on their electric cars. Respect. Interior. Step inside and things get even more serious. This is next level Porsche cockpit. Everything feels driver focused, from the curved 12.6-inch digital cluster to the central 10.9-inch infotainment screen and the optional passenger display that lets your co-pilot swipe through nav, tunes, or performance stats. Materials: impeccable Alcantara, brushed metal. Optional race tags say it's a tactile playground. Even the drive mode dial on the steering wheel clicks like a rifle bolt, tight, precise, mechanical. The seating position is spot on, low enough to feel sporty, high enough for SUV visibility. The seats hug you without pinching. And the rear row, surprisingly adult-friendly for a performance crossover. You've got more knee room, better head clearance than before thanks to smart packaging under the floor. Cargo space, respectable, with both a usable front and a deep rear hatch. Not a utility monster, but plenty for a road trip or a weekend escape. Now let's talk about what really matters, performance, because all the luxury, screens, and light bars mean nothing if it doesn't drive like a Porsche. So here's the lowdown. Dual motor all-wheel drive, a monster 630 horsepower and 833 pounds-feet of torque. 0 to 60, 3.1 seconds. That's quicker than the old V8-powered Macan Turbo, and it does it silently, like a predator. The power delivery is violent but controlled. You stomp, it goes instantly. But straight line speed is easy. What's hard is feeling alive in the corners, and this Macan Turbo, it's a revelation. With Porsche's adaptive air suspension, rear wheel steering, and torque vectoring wizardry, it stays planted, rotates beautifully, and feels light, even though it tips the scales at over 2,200 kilograms. That's EV mass, sure, but Porsche has masked it brilliantly. The steering is direct, with actual feedback, rare in this segment. It's not just good for an EV, it's just good, period. Even the brakes, usually the Achilles heel of electric SUVs, are phenomenal. Strong initial bite, linear pedal feel, and wagon that doesn't feel artificial. You can modulate them into a corner like you would in a Cayman. That's high praise. As for range, you're looking at roughly 300 miles or 480 kilometers on the WLTP cycle. Thanks to the 100 kWh battery. Real-world driving, expect around 250 to 270 miles with spirited driving. And charging, with 800-volt architecture, you can choose from 10 to 80% in under 22 minutes if you find a 270 kilowatts charger. That's proper road trip ready tech. So what's the damage to your wallet? The 2026 Porsche Macan Turbo starts around $96,000 in the US. But let's be real, they take a few tempting options and you're staring at six figures. But here's the kicker, it feels worth it. This isn't just another premium EV, it's the first time a compact electric SUV has felt like a real Porsche, not a compromise. And that's where we land. The 2026 Macan Turbo doesn't just check boxes, it delivers on the Porsche promise: the connection, the emotion, the grin when you nail an apex or rocket off the line. Sure, purists might grumble about the lack of engine noise, but they'll fall silent after 5 minutes behind the wheel. This isn't the future of Porsche, it's the present, and it's fast, fun, and fearless. So if you've been holding out, waiting for an electric SUV that drives like it was built by people who love driving, congratulations, it's here. That's it for this ride, folks. If you dig what we do here on Car Flash Raw Reviews, no fluff, no hype, hit that like button, drop your questions in the comments, and subscribe for more brutally honest takes on the latest cars. Until next time, drive hard, drive smart, and never settle for spec sheet satisfaction. This is Car Flash. See you in the next one.